everybody, thank you for coming back to another Kucho Girl video. Today's video is a continuation of the classical songs that I have been presenting from the first book of the classical volumes, Kun Kun Shi. Today's song is called Ishinni no Michi Bushi. Ishinni no Michi Bushi. This song, like last week's song, is also very unusual. It's a very short song, but the poem that accompanies it is very long, and it does not follow the traditional ryuka or Ryukyu poetry pattern, which is 8 syllables, 8 syllables, 8 syllables, 6 syllables. This poem actually has, I think maybe close to 10 lines, and each line has anywhere from 10 to 16 syllables, depending upon how you count it and depending upon how the words are put together. This song is a rather unfortunate song. It describes the women of a village called Ishinni, and this village is in Miyako Island. And in this song, it describes how the women of the village are following the men in their lives to the harbor, because the men who are officials from Shuri are now returning to Okinawa Island to their jobs and to their families, and therefore the women are being left behind. Unfortunately, this did happen quite often. When officers from Shuri were deployed to the neighbor islands such as Miyako or Ishigaki or any of the other Yaeyama islands, they were deployed for a pretty extensive amount of time, and while they were there working, they not only became a part of the community, but oftentimes they fell in love with people and they started families there on the island. Of course, after their tenure, they were then recalled to go back to Shuri, and not only did they leave behind families in these neighboring islands, but now they were going to be reunited with their original families in Okinawa. So unfortunately, songs like this do illustrate the realities of that life way back when. The words for today's song, the lyrics for today's song are Ishinni no michi kara tiranu suba madin. And basically, just that short phrase alone says, from the village of Ishinni, along the side of the temple, people are walking. And then from there, the rest of the poem goes into how the people who are walking are the men who are returning to Shuri and the women who love them, who are going to the harbor to see them off. Unfortunately, it's a very sad song, and it's kind of a bummer, seeing as how it's January and we want to start off this year in a good way. But you know, all music, including classical music, covers a variety of themes and topics, and this was one of the realities of the time. So today's song, Ishinni no Michi Bushi. Bye.